Okay, I have a lot to say about Teapot 20, and I am so sorry for disappearing for months on end. It will happen again. But today we're gonna be talking about why one is a selfish maniac. It's gonna be a good time, I promise. While one's actions were bad and evil, she had been wanting someone to be friends with for a while and hang out, but that never happened.
I like to discuss multiple topics.
Yeesh. Having a lack of attention from other people plays a part in why one is the way she is now, and people who don't receive much love find themselves to be very alone. So she finds something that changes her character forever, basically. The yo-yo light caused one's entire personality to change, from being desperate for attention to an absolute selfish, power-hungry person. After one finds the yo-yo light, she figures out it is a source of power. At first, she didn't really have any malicious thoughts about using her powers. She thought it could save the day, help her make friends, and have people respect her. But that last part, having people respecting her, yeah, she didn't want to have this power being stolen by anybody else. It would defeat her entire goal of getting attention from other people, after being practically isolated from the other numbers. And one is scared of being alone again, as well as just losing that power. When one took 3 on a little trip to where she found the yo-yo light, she got mad at her for trying to get some of that power as well, claiming that the yo-yo light was hers because she saw it first. And what 3 suggested, them being a duo, finally achieved one's dream of making friends with another number. She thinks she's starting to become something and she could share it with someone else. Nobody else except 3. But that friendship didn't really last long, right? 3 had other plans for using the yo-yo light. She wanted everyone to have some kind of power, despite 1 and 3 agreeing that this should only be between them.
Can you keep a secret?
Oh? Yeah.
She thought she could be respected with that power. She thought she could share that feeling with someone that she trusted, but now everyone has that power. It's back to square one, alone and neglected all over again. So when 3 tries to rationalize with 1, saying that this could help everyone, and not just her, nothing gets through 1.
You wouldn't even know about this if it wasn't for me! They all know this was meant to be our thing. No, my thing! You're lucky I even showed you!
In 1's defense, again, she felt really betrayed. Like, imagine that you told someone to keep a secret, and the very next day they tell everyone about that secret. If you think about that, it makes sense why 1 feels the way she does. But does it justify what she does next? Well, no. Once again, 1 is separated from everyone else for 16 years. 1 thought that the yo-yo light's powers could help her become someone else with somebody else. But I believe that the yo-yo light turned her to a power-hungry person. And we can see that hunger for power 16 years later when she gets out of that moon. One's isolation, along with the yo-yo light, astronomically changed her character. While still sympathetic for 3, she manipulates people to get what she wants. Let me explain. You see, by the time 1's out of that moon, so many things have happened. 4 seasons of BFDI have passed, and 2 is in the middle of posting Teapot. And as we find out, 1 still feels bad about what she did to 3. They're just a shell of their former self. In a couple scenes, 1 shows remorse and guilt for what she did to 3. Out of everyone she marked on her list, 3 was the only number to have recover written on top of her, while the rest of the other Algebrillians either have most power or must take. and one wants all this power from the others in order to recover 3, which that's what I think. Also, just a quick little thing, one's still scared of being alone and she wants control back. In that scene with One and Leafy, I know a lot of people say that Leafy's rage baiting, but it may seem like that to One, but in its perspective of Leafy, she seems like she actually believes in what she's saying. In other words, she wasn't trying to rage bait.
I found this book, and he's already nicer than you too. Hooray! Hooray indeed! Let's hope One can change this attitude, or I think she'll be alone for a very long time.
Just get out of here!
Ugh.
But One got angry anyways, so... Anyways, being confined for so many years, she has the fear of being alone. She even uses her own fear to her advantage by making people sign her deal, promising that they won't end up like her.
It's nice you two are here together. Now, imagine this.
Whoa! What's happening? Hello? Mommy? Hello? One? Where is anyone?
Sure would be a shame to break you both up and leave you there forever, huh?
That is how her manipulation worked, because that promise was very deceitful. Not only does she want to get revenge on not just the Algebraians, but on everyone, like the BFDI contestants. Yeah, they aren't safe from One. One wants to make everyone feel like they're alone.
She's alone. They'll all be alone soon.
And I think she did it. She got what she wanted. I believe that Tpot 20's ending, which is a cliffhanger, it leaves a lot more to be desired. Yeah, I know, writing takes a long time. This episode's good, but I don't know. I had expectations to see a direct continuation from where we left off from Tpot 19, but everyone did an amazing job on this episode, and I actually felt bad for One a little, but at the same time I didn't. Now, it makes sense why people relate to One a lot. They feel like they're alone, invisible to everyone, and when they try to do something about it, they're misunderstood and everything backfires on them. That's how I thought One was, at least. And I feel like this episode gave him more complexity than all the other episodes so far. So, if you want to see more of me, look at these videos, like and subscribe, and yeah. See ya!